In a small, cheerful town, there lived a boy named Omar. He was always curious about everything. He loved to ask questions, and one day, he noticed something interesting. Every time his mother started cooking, she whispered something. Every time his father opened the Quran, he said something first. Even his teacher at school would say something before writing on the board. Omar listened carefully and realized it was always the same words. Bismillah-ir-Rahman-ir-Raheem. "Mom, what does Bismillah mean?" Omar asked one evening. His mother smiled. "It means in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. We say it before we start anything because we ask Allah to bless our actions." Omar was fascinated. "So, if I say Bismillah, Allah will help me?" "Exactly," his mother said. "Whenever we say Bismillah, we invite Allah's blessings into what we do." Omar decided to test it out. The next day, Omar was excited to try saying Bismillah in his daily life. He got ready for school, and just as he picked up his lunchbox, he whispered, "Bismillah." But in his rush, he forgot his lunchbox on the kitchen counter. At lunchtime, he realized he had no food. His stomach rumbled, and he felt disappointed. "I said Bismillah. Why didn't it work?" he thought. Just then, his best friend Yusuf came. Omar, my mom packed extra food today. Want to share?" Omar smiled and nodded. As they ate together, he realized something. Even though he forgot his lunch, Allah still took care of him. That evening, Omar had another idea. He had been trying to learn to ride his bike without training wheels, but he always fell. "Maybe, if I say Bismillah, I won't fall," he thought. He got on his bike, took a deep breath, and whispered, "Bismillah." He started pedaling, and then, thump, he fell. Omar was confused. Why didn't Bismillah stop me from falling? His father, who had been watching, walked over and helped him up. Omar, saying Bismillah doesn't mean we won't face challenges. It means Allah is with us through them. Omar thought for a moment. He got back on his bike, said Bismillah again, and kept trying. This time he didn't give up. After a few tries, he did it. He rode his bike all the way across the yard. His father clapped. "See, Bismillah gave you strength, and with patience you succeeded." The power of Bismillah. That night, Omar realized how powerful these words were. Saying Bismillah reminded him that Allah is always with him. 2. Even if things don't go as planned, Allah helps in other ways. Last but not the least, Bismillah gives us strength to keep trying. From that day on, Omar said Bismillah before everything, before eating, before playing, before opening his books, and before sleeping. It became a part of his life. So friends, always remember that the words Bismillah-ir-Rahman-ir-Raheem hold great blessings. Saying Bismillah helps us start everything with Allah's name, brings barakah, that is blessings, into our actions, and teaches us that even when things go wrong, Allah is still guiding us. Imagine if we all started our days, our meals, our studies, and even our challenges with Bismillah, how much blessing and strength we would receive. What if today you start your own Bismillah challenge? Say Bismillah before everything and see how it changes your day. May Allah bless us with success, patience, and faith in His plan. Ameen. Like and share this story to spread the beauty of Ramadan.